Hello, and welcome back to GeekLasagna podcast, the podcast where we talk about whatever the hell we want because we don't really have a format. Anyway, I'm Elijah, and I'm finally back on the podcast because why not? Like, hello, I'm not dead, even though... How many episodes have I not been on?
Es una excelente pregunta, te lo puedo buscar después.
Yes.
Oh,
I think it was 25.
Secretary,
I don't know.
Maybe all of them.
Maybe. Great.
Maybe
It wasn't that much. It wasn't. Actually, no. El único que no estuviste. I mean, tú no estuviste para el anterior, pero el anterior sí estuviste, so, you know.
Point is, we had been gone for a long time, and I didn't even make it a point to get to the return episode. So yeah.
So no pensaba volver.
Welcome back, Laia.
Pero está aquí, no te preocupes.
Are you trying to say that we dragged you into this?
Is that harassment?
I don't know.
I want to be really clear. Like I've gone through a lot of like moments in my life where people like joke a lot with harassment. So guys. Anyway, so welcome back to GeekLasagna.
Voy a tener que cortar todo el episodio voy a tener que cortar.
No harassment.
Yeah, don't harass people. Harassing is bad.
I know, yeah. That's not. I'm not condoning and saying that you guys. Whatever. Anyway.
We get it, Eli. Don't worry.
We get it.
We have an episode full of garbage for you. No, we have an episode full of beautiful things for you today. Because
beautiful.
Debatable.
Yeah. It's like, what do you mean debatable?
Yeah, there's a few good stuff at least.
It's like half and half, more like it.
Yeah, it's half and half.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. But in terms, let's just get the bad news out of the way, you know, like so we can just end in a good note. So we have all the good news and all the good stuff at the end, so everybody can just pass by. They're like, I don't care about the bad stuff. I only care about the good stuff. So they'll end up watching the whole thing. Right? That makes sense.
That's a good idea.
Why are you playing mind games with the audience of like 5 people, dude? Like,
yes.
You know, it's really bad.
I'm fourth wall breaking them. I'm fourth wall breaking them. They're like, I'm making them.
You're not breaking walls. You're just me.
No. Hear me out, cause I'm here like literally wasting their time thinking, oh, they're gonna start the topic anytime soon.
Dude.
But then they'll be like, it's like 10 minutes in, I'm still not talking about the topic, and they'll be like, fuck.
You could literally sell sunglasses to a blind man.
All right, let me do it. Let me get my sunglasses.
What?
I'm getting sunglasses, baby.
I think I'm some context.
I feel like I'm missing some context there.
There is no context. I'm gonna sell sunglasses to a blind.
To a blind?
Yeah.
A blind.
Yeah. Anyway, once more, guys, we totally support, you know, like people who have, blindness? You know, different, not just blindness, but you know, different
we support blindness.
Situations. I don't want to say the wrong word. Like, I just looking up español es con diversidad funcional. How do you say it in English?
Diversity.
You're typing noise. Social diversity.
Let me.
Alright. But let's start with some news, because this is gonna be a newsworthy episode. Since we got a lot of shit to talk about, since
the history books.
All of this is breaking news basically. It came out yesterday and today, and we're super.
I mean, it's not okay. It's not really breaking because it came out yesterday.
It's breaking news for us and breaking news for
by
them.
the time they it'll be old as hell. So.
Hey,
to be fair, one of them, or at least 2 of them, are like last week. But fuck it.
Yeah. They are, but like.
They're breaking news because the audience is just hearing them.
They're breaking. Yes.
I'm broken.
From same.
No.
Look. But let's start with yesterday's incredible. Well, they're both from yesterday, so what gives? But let's talk about Star Wars. Who doesn't love talking about Star Wars? Am I right, guys?
Only you.
Shit.
And if
I don't
explain this.
I talk about Wars, but you do, so go on ahead.
Yeah. Well.
I mean, I like it.
Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
By my part. Yeah.
What?
What?
Well, Mandalorian, right? Who doesn't love Mandalorian? Literally the biggest show right now, in like streaming
It's one of
services.
them,
No, it literally is right now the biggest show. It became the most viewed show of all time.
Wow.
Like
In the world?
Damn.
yeah, like in the world, beating the leader que era Netflix. Like every show que estaba en esa lista era de Netflix, and the first time a show passed over Netflix was The Mandalorian.
That's pretty cool.
11 Emmys,
Stop
I believe.
Disney, dude. Holy crap.
I'm pretty sure it was 11
Yeah,
Emmys. Nominations. I can't remember si ya pasaron los Emmys o not, so I don't know if they already won them or not. But regardless,
I even forgot the amateur thing.
Yeah.
so we're talking about a big show, right? And what we're gonna talk
I'm
about
sorry.
is literally the co-star of the show, Gina Carano.
Basically.
She does Cara Dune in the show. She's basically
Y
like
los
a
que no
co-star.
la sepan por nombre, she's the buff girl.
Yeah, esa misma. The she helps Mando in like episode 3 in season 1, and then she appears at various times in season 2. So this, I'm pretty sure it started like around, well, probably more, but I remember seeing a lot of it on October, November ish, where she started making some interesting comments regarding. No wait. Yeah, it was December actually, because it was when the whole después de the elections, yeah, después de elections, you know that Trump was all like, they were rigged, they were stolen.
I didn't lose, blah blah blah.
Yes.
Yeah, that type of shit.
And then we got to the domestic terrorism attacks on the Capitol. Well,
En mi cumpleaños.
well,
Damn.
when all of that happened, Gina Carano had the bright idea of basically supporting domestic terrorism, and thinking nothing was gonna go wrong, right? What am I gonna do? I'm just supporting my ex-president. And she's also made some comments about anti-masking. She's made some comments about
What?
like
never
anti-masks.
Like anti-mask.
Yeah.
Que no se
Yeah,
pongan
yeah,
máscara porque, eso es malo.
Uh, also like some COVID conspiracy theories, like it's all fake, or like there's nothing to be scared about, which in reality there really isn't much to be scared of the virus itself, because it's not a deadly virus, but it's not something to take lightly, especially when in the United States it has the highest rate of like infections and deaths around the whole world.
Because in the United States, it's so ironic that the non-deadly virus is killing us.
Is killing all the Americans.
Everyone. Anyway, that's like we're not killing everyone.
There was
but,
also
yeah.
some apparently some comments, like some transphobic comments, but those I'm not really sure about those.
Aren't, no, it's confirmed.
It was
You can't fact check it.
it's-
Check.
It's more like kind of like a perspective kind of way, because you could see it as not related to trans, but in a way you could see it to trans, but it all depends. Like at least that's
she's
how
already
I
making
saw it.
Comments on other minorities, so what stops her from making comments on other underrepresented minorities anyway? So like,
Yeah, like I'm not really sure about those at least, because I didn't pay much attention to those, but all the other ones I at least saw them and heard about them, so I at least gonna put those on maybe.
but like there is a bright side to all this though. There is.
Yeah.
There is a bright side. You know what it is?
What?
What?
There is a bright side to everything you just said about this lady.
No, there's not a bright side yet.
Oh, I promise you. Listen to me.
Okay.
She's an anti-masker. That means she's gonna die.
You're right. That was beautiful. Anyway, yesterday exactly, I believe, or like yesterday, so she decided to put a post up in Twitter, and like I guess the stories of Twitter,
Yeah.
where
called fleets, bro.
Bruh.
Whatever.
Basically, the whole idea of the post is basically comparing
Oh yeah,
Republicans
yeah.
and how the Jewish were prosecuted on World War II. Like,
Ay, Cristo
like if
amado.
there was, in a way, anything comparable to just Trump supporters crying to literally massacre and genocide of a whole like group of people in this case.
Ay, Cristo.
She decided that was a good idea, right? To post that. And well,
I mean,
obviously
it's a great idea.
there was backlash.
What possessed her to do that?
That's a good question.
What possessed how like what did she think was gonna happen?
Yeah, and apparently she was trending the entire day. But when I mean the entire day, from 12 to 12 and beyond. Porque
Yeah,
the
multiple reasons.
then around like 2 or 3 in the morning,
Yeah.
like at least our time, 2 or 3 in the morning, so that's like almost 12 or 1 like around California time. The news broke out that she was fired from Lucasfilm because of those of those like posts. And not only that, I bet all the other ones go with that, like, because it's
Yeah,
not,
of course.
because she was
Like it snowballed.
canceled, like she got canceled around that time when the whole Trump thing, obviously it didn't add too much, but this one, like probably they were like, yeah, we gotta stop, we can't like
Yeah,
keep on with this
the line has been crossed a while back.
yeah.
I mean, again,
So
with all these like civil rights and social movements, why would you sit down one day y decir, sí, let me just go out and like insult a bunch of people who I know are already protected or, you know, underrepresented groups? Because like I just hate myself. I'm gonna go make sure I let other people who have nothing to do with anything know I also hate them for no reason.
yeah, and like,
There's no reason to do that.
and to add, like, there was people actually defending like, oh, this is like freedom of speech, but like people literally forget the basis of like, yes, you have freedom of speech, you can say whatever the fuck you want, but that doesn't mean you're not gonna get consequences out of your words. Like,
Have this vague idea of
Just
freedom of
like-
speech. Like, if you have freedom of speech, use it for something productive, dude. Like, if you have time to tell a person of Jewish descent that they're less than you because they're Jewish, then you have time to say to someone like, "Hey, don't hurt people because you feel like it." Like, you know, what the hell?
yeah, because like, let's say example, I start dissing mi jefe, my boss, and talk shit about him or in front of him, like the consequences are most likely if he finds out I'm getting fired. So I have the freedom of speech, I can say whatever the fuck I want on my boss, but that doesn't mean there's no consequences to my words. So people have to understand that like, you can say whatever the fuck you want, but that doesn't mean you're not having consequences for your fucking words.
And just like one can say whatever the fuck they want, other people can say whatever the fuck they want too. So by saying que es freedom of speech, they're also se están jodiendo a ellos mismos.
yeah.
I think it's honestly a vicious cycle of someone who wants to be right about something that's totally wrong. I guess, like, whatever.
And what I feel is like,
I'll just be facts walking across the earth to him, but like, there's no point in being racist or being
what I find funny is like some people were like, oh, but like they fire her because she supports Trump and she has like, you know, like not aligned with my beliefs and whatever. And they started using like, oh, but why don't they fire like Chris Pratt, or like why don't they fire Pedro Pascal, who is the main actor for The Mandalorian. So because their reasoning is Pascal, when like, I don't know the exact time, but apparently he made a comment where he said that you know how ICE is like deporting illegal immigrants and leaving kids in cages, and
Yeah.
you know, all that dilemma that was very bad because they're like disappearing kids, raping kids, and all that.
Oh yeah, human trafficking stuff.
Yeah. Well, he said basically that's very similar to what the Jewish went through, and he's right in a way.
Well, yeah, that's a way
not,
more.
and
like,
that is not a bad take.
Like, exactly, it's not a bad take.
He's saying something that's based on like real stuff and truth, because there's evidence to support everything. And what he said, that's not something that just because he's the Democrat or like he's whatever the fuck he wants to be, I don't know, and don't care. It's not gonna get him in trouble. He could probably be a Trump supporter and say that and not get in trouble because he's saying truth. He's not saying something that's dumb, like the take Carano took, that comparing Trump supporters to Jews in any way or form are a similar take, because basically it basically said like Jews were mostly attacked by their neighbors rather than by Nazis, which is in a way she was trying to say like Americans are more attacked by their own Americans, but you know the distinction is that Republicans and Democrats are fighting each other, and that she's trying to make a point that they're attacking us and we're like Jews, but you know that's not even close, like not even close at all. And the Chris Pratt part was he's a Christian and he's being openly about it, like he goes to church and whatever and believes whatever he wants to believe. I don't really know which like religion he's in, that really doesn't matter. And he's I believe he said like stuff like basically what he said is that he doesn't it's not condone, but basically he's not he's not on favor with basically like LGBTQ like actions, but he doesn't like go against them. It's a way of saying like, yes, for him that's a bad thing, but he's not against it. You can do whatever the fuck you want. That's what he said. Which it's like okay, you can take it as bad or wrong, but it's not a bad. He doesn't have a bad faith on it. He's trying to say, I believe because of my religion this isn't a good thing, but I'm not gonna stop you to do whatever the fuck you want because that doesn't affect me. And people were like, oh, they gotta cancel him for like not being like LGBTQ plus and whatever. That happened like on, I think it was in summer of last year.
Yeah, but again, he's not going around like hitting gay people in the face for being gay. Like, literalmente, the point is that
like
respecting it because there's no reason for him not to respect it. Like, again, he can keep his own brain where he wants to keep his brain. So yeah, I think people canceling him are wrong. But if he's open about it, he knows he's gonna get like repercussions. So again, you know, it's where free speech
and like
again.
And like it is a troublesome take, but at the same time, he's not actively going off on it, right?
Yeah. No, it only was once, I believe. He said it on like it wasn't even on Twitter, I believe, but it was like in a creo que una entrevista, I believe, or something. And aside from that,
behind some of these people are extremely toxic. Yeah, they love to bring stuff out to light for no reason. Like maybe he was like I don't know, like closed in about being Christian. Like he didn't really want people to know, and someone just like, oh god, I saw this man at church. Let's cancel him.
The whole church thing, he's open about that. But the take
no, but I mean like in general. Like,
okay,
I'm talking about general.
Yeah.
Anyone like what if this lady, the Star Wars lady, I forget her
Carano.
Name. What if Carano was like not open about that? Like she was racist in her own head, which is terrible. Like what the hell? But like someone like saw her being racist like in the grocery store, and they were like, "Oh my god, let's cancel her." Like that's different, but it's still like what the hell? Like,
I mean,
these people still
supporting terrorism, supporting white supremacist groups,
that's messed up.
Like, I'm not justifying. I'm just saying, like, if it was in her own head, there was no reason to bring it out. But you know, well, it's good that she lost her job if she was going to be like using her platform or her space to just be a jerk.
Because maybe she's not saying, "I hate blacks." Hey, wait. Oh
God.
Maybe she's not saying that, but her actions say otherwise when she's promoting groups that are basically white supremacist groups that actively hate on that, like the Proud Boys, which is one of the groups that she actively followed and was promoting apps where basically it was an app. I think it was called like Parlor or I think it was, or something like that. Okay, basically a lot of white supremacist groups and followers use that app so they can talk all the shit they want without repercussions, because it's like more open than.
But it's partly like
Chica
a
los
app
sos.
forum, or is it just literally a racist app? That's pretty bad if it's
Yeah.
just a racist app.
And she was promoting it
It's
like,
fucked
oh
up.
yeah, look for me here so we can I can give you like a follow. And
So look at me here.
Follow me here. so I
Look for
can
me
be
here so we
racist.
can be racist together.
Let's go.
let's go
Oh,
racism. But so
Okay,
like
so
there's
Parler, for
yeah.
anyone who doesn't know, is a social networking service that's basically a microblog.
it's
And
like I think it's that one.
significantly used, according to Google, by Donald Trump's supporters, conservatives, conspiracy theorists, and right-wing extremists.
Yes.
What a great place to promote, right?
And she
Holy
was
crap.
basically like on Twitter. She was like, hey, since I'm gonna like. What she was basically like, I'm gonna talk about all the things I believe in this app. So follow me here so we can talk without the censorship of Twitter. So like it's like interesting.
Made this?
Huh?
Like, no, this is interesting. Like, we should talk about this a little bit. Like, who the heck made this stupid like app?
Probably
I don't
Like,
know.
who woke up one day and
supremacist.
said, I'm going to make a Twitter, Wikipedia, hybrid, Tumblr, microblog thing that's literally for just racist people?
I don't know.
With a racist person.
A racist. Probably a white guy.
Okay, so apparently the ex-CEO, John Parler, had a lot to do with like how like
Is he
know.
white?
yes.
It makes sense.
Of course.
That's up.
Point is that that's a stupid concept for a social media network.
Of
Honestly.
course.
Yeah, that's
But
something
the only
that happened.
different thing from this one to the other ones is the terms of service that don't exist, probably.
It's a
Yeah.
stupid service for stupid people.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
that's
well,
Twitter.
Fitting.
and
Like,
that
you don't take Twitter's like literally their hash their sub name. Like that's literally Twitter.
I'm gonna have to like when the whole thing I said, I'm gonna have to like pause it a second and put like a warning beforehand when I'm editing.
Yeah.
Probably.
Good idea.
I was gonna say it before I said it, but like I was like on talking, so I just kept going. But like yeah,
So,
and that happened. She got fired. I think she got dropped down out of her agency, the one that the talent agency thing, for the one that like basically looks for her jobs. So she has to
Yeah,
look
well,
for
I
her
know.
jobs for herself.
yeah, well,
There.
Aside from that,
yeah.
I haven't heard anything else aside from people crying. They're like, I'm gonna take my Disney Plus subscription and cancel it because they took my
Se
Gina Carano."
nota. Se nota que ella no ha aprendido del Sonic fan.
Yeah.
Que los actions have consequences.
Yeah.
What will you learn?
Now your
What will you
actions.
learn?
Action has consequences.
Consequences.
yeah, if you're born with, you know that reference. You know.
But yeah,
Classic.
that's Star Wars for you. This happened.
Actually, but that was a good segue for one of the other things that we're
Yes.
gonna talk about.
Also, yeah, shout out to like WandaVision and also the Hawk and the Winter Soldier.
Hell yeah.
Hawk? Oh my god, what's wrong with my brain?
The Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Hawk. Dude, I'm looking at
The
the
soldier
Spider-Man
and the
poster.
Winter Falcon.
Yes.
Anyway, whatever, unimportant. The point is that like they're so good, both
Yes,
of them.
sir.
Like holy crap.
Yeah. Let's talk. Next week we'll talk about WandaVision because the next episode
Yeah,
that's coming
like,
up is gonna be crazy.
How many episodes
Yeah.
does WandaVision have right now?
6 tomorrow. It's gonna have 6 tomorrow.
Is-
Oh wow.
Are they like Mandalorian that were like 1 hour?
No, they're shorter.
They're
Ah,
tiny. They're like
Oh, like 5
series.
minutes?
That's great.
Yeah,
no,
like,
5 minutes?
like 5 minutes. No, it's like the
Yo.
the first 3 were like half an hour. I feel like the 4th one and the 5th one were longer, like 40 to 50 minutes.
Yeah,
that's fine.
But I'm not sure. I think
What's
they're,
the
or
body?
maybe they're all 30
What's the
minutes, but they just felt longer.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Sorry.
It's really great. So let's talk about something interesting about
What?
actions and consequences. CD Projekt Red.
Oh,
Yes.
wait. Speaking of actions, though, GameStop, rest in peace.
Oh right, I forgot about that.
That died.
What was the Reddit user's name? Espérate.
The
Something
Reddit?
big money. Yeah, like the guy.
Oh, you mean the guy that like went like $500,000 on the stocks and then it crashed and he lost
No,
all
but
of
the
it?
guy who
Oh my god, that's so sad.
Yeah, he put
explained everything, like big
fue
something money.
fue el dinero de his dad or something like his.
Oh no, that was a 22-year-old dude.
Yeah, but it's okay. Got the like I think it was $600,000 dollars on the stocks. He put all of it and then it went crashed to zero and he lost all of it.
Oh,
They
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Now he's poor
Christ.
and it's not even his money. It was his dad's.
wow,
Oh no.
the audacity. Get it?
It was like I was sponsored.
Pero CD Projekt Red, they've been on blast for
Ah,
2 months now.
couple of months.
Yeah, like 2 months.
When did
now. November, no?
¿Cuándo salió el juego?
Noviembre.
No fue diciembre.
I guess
Whatever.
It doesn't really matter. It was around that time.
Anyways,
Yeah.
La
Well,
fecha
yeah.
no importa ahora mismo. Lo importante es que llevan desde ese tiempo que salió el juego on high alert por their incredible launch, si se puede decir, del juego Cyberpunk 2077 that I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
we talked about.
Rest in
So
peace.
Yeah, we did.
we're not gonna really talk about the game itself. We're gonna talk about the what happened.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Después de
Yeah,
everything that
recently.
happened with the game, yesterday, there was a cyber attack on CD Projekt Red, the company itself, which they stole all the information, all the assets, all the game data, everything to do with all the Witcher games, the Cyberpunk games, the Gwent game, everything. And
so you pretty much expect leaks.
yes,
A lot of them.
Yep.
well, they have the source codes too, and they're leaking them apparently.
The cherry on top is that they sent their threat note, the attackers, in the text document.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
send an attacking note, basically like you're gonna
Like a
pay us.
TXT.
Yeah, they're gonna pay us this amount or else. And I think it was yesterday or like today. Basically, they started an auction for that information. All those documents, all those folders of encrypted data, auction for a minimum of $1 million. That's the starting bid. Or
That's a lot of
if
money.
you hit them with the 7 million, you'll buy it instantly from them. And I believe the bid is running to the end of the month. So the highest
I
bidder.
get it. If you think of like all the money and people and resources that go into making a game, honestly, and all those games, like The Witcher is a multi-million-dollar project. Like that's not that much money considering.
Yeah, but I
Like,
mean,
it's a lot of
Yeah,
money
but you know.
for like a regular person, sure, but like for a company, it isn't that much money.
but it's not a
but they're
company; it's a
broke.
studio. Remember, because
Yeah, because they're broke, because they're idiots. But whatever.
but that happened, and well,
Damn.
at least there's not much we can tell you, because there's hasn't happened much aside from what we just told you. So we just have to.
Pretty big.
Yeah, we just have to like wait to see what happens, and hopefully have an ending to this
I mean,
saga.
They're pretty sure they said they're not gonna pay or anything. So
I mean, yeah, but that doesn't mean other people couldn't buy it.
It's like, you know, I mean, that's
Fine.
no you.
the highest bidder being freaking CD Projekt Red themselves and 4chan freaking users.
Yeah, we're not gonna pay. We're not gonna pay for this
There must
info.
be
This
one
info is
person
ours.
gamer
Buys it.
I'm sure this one person who played Cyberpunk has like $7 million somewhere, like for sure. It's impossible if that's not true.
Yeah.
Or maybe it is.
Probably.
Like exactly, like there's so many people in the world who knows.
But yeah, that covers all our interesting news for the week. Now we can head up with the interesting ones, the fun ones, the good ones.
Wait. What you just said was a complete contradiction. We finished with the interesting news, so let's go to the interesting news.
No, the fun ones. It was the fun ones.
But you said interesting.
I think you meant like from more serious topics to more like,
Going
you
to
know.
shift from
No,
De-
I said the
de
most
Duro a
interesting
Mongo.
to the fun ones. Yes, the Duramongo.
no, we're going to shift from some amazing content, some even more amazing content. Let's
Yes.
go.
Go.
Let's fucking
I
go.
like that.
All right, let's start with. I think if we start with the small ones and then go up like in scale, it'll be good. So like, let's start with the Sonic one and the Last of Us one,
Oh yeah.
which are the smaller ones of the news we got.
Last.
Yes, The Last of Us is having a show, a live action show by HBO Max,
Oh.
and they announced their
Alright.
leading roles, que son Pedro Pascal y la muchacha se
Oh
llama.
really?
Yes.
Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian is not only the Mandalorian, but he's also Joel.
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 Oh?
It's
Joel.
literally the only two important characters in pop culture right now. Yes.
And the girl that's doing Ellie is called.
¿Quién es?
She's from Game of Thrones. She's
¿Cuál?
she's the small girl. Let me see if I can find her
Macy
name.
Williams.
No,
Williams?
se llama Bella Ramsey. That's her
I mean,
name.
that's the character?
No. Her actress name is her name is Bella Ramsey. Ella hace de she's a knight in
No clue, yes.
a small knight in Game of Thrones. She's like a fighter. She's silent.
I have no clue that. Thought you were talking about Arya.
Of course.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
Yeah, Isabella May Ramsey. Okay.
Liana Mormont es el nombre personal.
Yeah, he's one of the younger ruler of one of the kingdoms.
Yeah. I haven't watched it, but like yeah. But they got confirmed yesterday to be the leading roles of Joel and Ellie for the show, and that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yes.
Jing.
Then
That
we
is
got
indeed pretty cool.
Sonic, our boy, the Blue Hedgehog, which yesterday dropped a teaser trailer for their sequel movie of the live-action Sonic movies, which is called Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Wow, such
Wow.
a name. But we all love the Blue Hedgehog. The first movie was incredible, so
They'll have Sonic the Hedgehog.
I never watched it.
Rip.
Adventure to
Se
Sonic
murió.
World. Like,
se murió Jose. Un minutito de
Ah,
silencio.
rip.
Alright, that's enough.
comes back props to the guy who tweeted that the voice actor was going to be Adam Sandler for Sonic. Like that was amazing.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the like obviously the
Yeah, of course. Like,
la
man, still alive.
supuestamente el que hace de Aquaman, James. No, it's not James. ¿Cómo que se llama?
Jason
Momoa.
Momoa.
Yeah, Jason Momoa. Supposedly he got like called para hacer la voz de Knuckles.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Supposedly he got the call for that, like.
Insane.
That'd be funny. But
That would be so funny.
yeah, and the movie is scheduled for April. I believe it's April 8th for 2022. So we still have 1 year to wait.
I mean, that's fine, honestly. As long as they make something really nice, take as long as you want. Like, the other one was good, so
Yeah.
Damn it, I'm so sad I never got to watch it.
You never. Damn, you suck. Like.
Hey, that was the last movie I saw in theaters, actually. The very last one.
Everyone's last movie apparently was that one, but I watched one in March, que fue like Weathering with You. ¿Te acuerdas, Javito?
Hells yeah.
This movie's got like.
Dude, what a great movie, though.
Wow, fucking love that movie.
It's like soundtrack. Okay, no, not gonna sing it. Not gonna sing more about that.
No, but I don't know DMC. Pero yeah, we got in a year's time we'll get Sonic 2, which also we'll get the sequel to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which is the best Spider-Man movie in existence, hands down.
You know what? I also haven't seen that.
You really fucking suck.
I haven't seen your name yet.
Cause you fucking suck.
Dude. The only reason I
Look,
watched
man.
it is because literally Kevin's girlfriend said it 50 times. He was okay. And I watched
What you mean it's okay?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
No,
You're
I didn't say it was okay. I said it was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, fucking
Dude, like,
movies are
so,
awesome.
it's just so nice. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I can't believe que Brandon la vio antes que yo.
Yeah.
That's the biggest, like,
Brandon has seen all the more recent animes before me. That makes me feel, like, weird.
Fucking weird.
He became a weeb after, like,
Brandon, you're a fucking
literally
weird.
like, Brandon, you became a weeb while you, like, literally, like, crucified us for it.
Ni siquiera te bañas, cabrón. Báñate.
Exactly. You don't even take a shower.
but I'm proud of you, Brandon. I know you're
I'm
probably
not.
not even listening to this, but if you
Hypocrite.
are, but I'm proud of you.
No le
Fucking
digas,
hypocrite.
no le digas eso, he's a weirdo.
He's a hypocrite, dude. He's so hypocritical. I hope he hears this. You're a hypocrite. No, I'm kidding. I love you. Because I know you love me.
Same.
But, same.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, going back in our news section, después de ese rant. Today, out of
Kingdom Hearts, yes.
random, I don't think it was wait, which it's 11. Yeah, so literally randomly, Square Enix drops a fucking trailer on the Kingdom Hearts channel.
Hey.
Hey, welcome back. You're alive. You missed our
Wait,
rant
what?
on Brandon.
This is, I have
A
not
rant on Brandon.
Dude, you're
Yes.
actually be live reacting to this. What do you mean Kingdom Hearts dropped the trailer? Wait, what?
They dropped. You didn't see the chat when we talk about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Kevin was freaking out earlier.
Yeah.
Yo tuve que pararle guiar porque yo vi el trailer que salió and I was like, yo,
Choca Kevin.
¿Qué pasó? Holy crap, I am,
you can get Kingdom Hearts 1.5, Kingdom Hearts 2.5, Kingdom Hearts 2.8, Kingdom Hearts 3, and Melody of Memories on PC on March 30. And that is fucking insane. We're getting the whole fucking gang together for PC. Like, you're not missing anything.
Are you gonna buy it for me, Kevin?
No, I'm buying it for myself.
Damn. Come on,
Maybe I'll
man.
finally play them.
I'm gonna play them
Yeah.
again. Holy fuck, and I'm gonna play them on stream. You heard it here, folks. I'm playing all the Kingdom Hearts games again on stream.
Square Enix para que lo
Yeah.
quite.
Yeah, para que Square Enix me da un DLC en cada uno de los fucking episodios porque salió una canción por un segundo y después va a mute todo el fucking episodio.
Wait, isn't the melody ones? You know, didn't you get in trouble for that one?
I got muted. Yeah, they got muted, pero tuve que cambiarle la música para que no me lo borraran de nuevo. Y los de Final Fantasy también porque Square Enix fucking sucks.
Bro.
It's like extremely
Pero-
dumb. I'm sorry. It's so dumb.
Yeah.
Pero actually, ya que estamos hablando de Square Enix,
Yes, sir.
we gotta
They're not-
talk about. Huh?
Oh no, sorry. Just that they're not just coming to like PC. They're coming to the Epic Game Store. Like
Yes.
Yeah,
Bob-
Epic Games Store.
bringing
Forgot-
actual Epic games. To,
Forgot
PC.
that part. Pero they're all at $60, which is kind of bullshit, but I'll still buy them.
What?
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay, well maybe I won't play them then.
No, no tiene sentido, está bien. No, bueno, 2.8 no tiene sentido. Los demás sí.
You could probably Kingdom Hearts 3 and Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory, que son los más últimos que salió y probably, pero los otros tres deben. Por eso, los otros tres no deberían estar en 60 pesos. Pero no sé qué están
Pero-
pensando, but I'll take it, I'll buy them. I wanna play them
No,
again.
no tienen el all-in-one package. Like,
No, they're separate.
Doesn't the PlayStation version has all of the games
I
in
mean-
one?
All in one.
Yeah, pero like no sé si van a tener like ese package. I mean, it's
If they don't, that's stupid.
at the
Por
end.
lo que se ve, they're packaging 1.5, 2.5 together.
Yeah.
The punto que honestly is not worth it. It's not worth $60. So they'll
Melody
never
of
be worth
Memories
$60.
and
Mom is yeah,
Mom.
and then
pero like I don't know if they're gonna put it separately or together. Again,
no, por eso esos cuatro van separados.
No, I know.
According to-
Pero o sea, like si hacen el all-in-one package, como que también. Pero esta
Pues
vez
sí.
all in one porque va a incluir Melody of Memories, pero who knows. Pero Kingdom Hearts, you know, fuck that. Let's fucking go. On PC, we're gonna
Fuck
play
that,
them.
let's fucking go.
Yes. Let's fucking go.
I don't care. I'll still pay. I'll pay $60 to put like
Fucking-
at 150 frames per second.
Damn.
Fuck yeah.
Sorry, no importa. I'm very biased.
We're
Pero-
getting
Yeah,
on
we
that
saw- sorry.
Disney magic again.
Like, it's time for you to
Anyways,
talk- saying
Habito,
that-
Habito, what were you gonna
Going
say?
from Square Enix, we also got to talk about el teaser y el update que va de Final Fantasy XIV.
Yes, sir.
Que
Yeah.
que tiraron un teaser trailer para el próximo expansion que va a salir en el fall de este año. Que se llama Endwalker.
Pretty dope name.
Y- And it looks great. It looks really interesting.
Yeah, after
Yeah.
finally, after like a year or two, when they released Shadowbringers, they're finally bringing Endwalker.
Yeah.
Baby.
Is it free for the people who own the whole thing already, or do I have to
No.
pay for it?
I'm pretty sure we're
Yeah,
gonna have to buy it.
Oh my god.
So,
It's the same with every
Yeah.
expansion.
Oh my god, that's cool.
Yeah.
pero lo interesante de esto es que aquí se va a acabar el storyline que lleva el juego, básicamente
yeah.
building up desde el principio, se va a acabar en este expansion. And after this, es que they're supposedly gonna start something completely new.
No, pero
So, lo que llevan.
lo brutal es que va a terminar en este mismo, cuando en el
Yes,
6.0.
exactly.
And
A
that's
diferencia de
insane.
todos los otros stories de los expansions y de las otras partes del story de Final Fantasy XIV que usualmente se terminan en el point 3 o point 5 or
Yeah.
whatever, o sea, unos updates después, por ejemplo, mira Shadowbringers salió, o sea, 5.0 salió en verano de 2019 y se acabó 5.3 hace como unos cuantos meses y todavía 5.5 no ha ni salido.
Yeah,
Nice.
aún no ha salido. Vale,
Exacto.
pero can you imagine all of the story it's gonna end in the next
Se va a acabar por
expansion cuando lo
holy
compremos?
shit.
The end
It's
is
gonna be
next.
wild, man.
Lo
Yeah.
de
Funny 'cause we
Hydaelyn y
podcast,
Zodiac,
but,
light and dark.
Light
Oh,
and dark.
baby.
It's gonna come.
They will
I'm
clash.
so excited.
Light
This
and
podcast
dark
really
is a
excited.
Final Fantasy 14 stand podcast, so I can't wait for it to go back to that. It's gonna be fun.
The Final Fantasy 14 podcast, that's good.
And right now, look, I just estoy completely immersed in, as you can see from my picture, Danganronpa, pero let's not talk about that. Este,
Yes.
I'm in Fate right now.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
pero, they also van a añadir un new class, que me imagino que they're gonna add another one, porque siempre añaden por lo menos un
Yeah, son
DPS.
dos. Ellos dijeron que anunciaron una clase, pero son dos clases que va a salir con Endwalker. Uno es el Sage, que es un... ¿Cómo?
Es un healer.
Like the ahora.
¿El level cap?
Yeah.
Level
Oh,
90.
level cap. Sí, va a estar en 90.
So,
Yeah.
I know it. I'll see him. I mean, that's kind of weird, but whatever.
Es de...
What?
Shadowbringers está en 80 y ya con esto va a subir a 90. Y después va a
Yeah.
100, 110, 120, 130, etc.
It's the end, right? So like,
Yeah,
why not
it's-
just round it to 100? Like, what's that?
Es
No,
que,
no, no,
I mean,
es
they-
que
they-
it's not the end, per se.
Pero es del story que ha estado building up de Zodiac y Hydaelyn, Light versus Dark, que se va a acabar
Yeah.
aquí. Y after that, pues
Después va a
imagino que
empezar-
vendrá algo nuevo.
Otro nuevo. Ellos dijeron que después de eso ya va a concluir con la historia esa de Hydaelyn y Zodiac. Y van a empezar
Exacto.
con algo nuevo. So,
But they
it's
can
not
go a
really
lot
end.
of directions, honestly.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Okay, so it's not the end of Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, yeah, it's not the
No, no,
end.
no. It's too much of a gold mine. Don't worry. They're not gonna stop.
Yeah, pero
I'm
en
gonna go back
el-
when I'm like a little more free.
lo de las clases que estaba diciendo, anunciaron como tal. Es que, ok, so van a salir dos clases para Endwalker y anunciaron uno en el livestream. Y se
Yes.
ve brutal. Y lo
It
están
looks
usando
really
al
good.
final. It's a
Lasagna,
freaking
baby.
Sage.
The new
And it looks-
healer type.
Yeah. Freaking healer
It's
with
good.
fucking laser beams and shit.
Yeah, it looks so cool.
It looks
Pero
very
the thing-
stylish.
It really does. Pero lo que a mí what makes me happy about that class, primero que todo, I don't play healers for lag reasons. Pero, the good thing es que there hasn't been a healer class desde 2015, que salió Heavensward.
Yeah, it's insane.
So, So finally, after like 6 years later, por fin va a haber otro healer class. So that's good.
Ay. Y también no anunciaron porque aún falta por anunciarlo, pero la próxima clase es un melee DPS, creo que habían dicho. So
Really?
Yeah, we're looking forward to that too.
Oh, what's it gonna be?
What's the level cap?
Yeah.
I guess it starts at like 70 then, right? And you have to bring it up to 90.
Empieza, yo creo que dijeron que
Sí, 70.
Limsa lo minsa.
And they start at level 70.
Yeah, 70.
Welcome to Limit
The thing starts at 70 or like you have to get it up to 70?
So you start
No, tienes que llevar. Es como las otras clases de antes, por ejemplo. Que si tienes que llegar a un class, por lo menos a level 60 y puedes unlock Gunbreaker.
Yeah.
Y que ese clase empieza en 60.
Por lo
Pero.
menos en este caso, puedes subir cualquier clase a nivel 70 y puedes desbloquear el stage class.
Okay.
And the new whatever the hell it's gonna
Yeah,
be.
the new melee shit.
I wonder what it's gonna be.
Melee,
Sí, yo creo
melee
que
boys be
porque-
like punch.
va a haber un fanfest, creo que en mayo o marzo, uno de esos dos, no me acuerdo cuál era.
De Square Enix.
Y
But they'll probably
I'm
reveal it
guessing
there.
that it's gonna be revealed there. Yeah.
Pero de Square Enix. Porque hay uno de,
Yeah,
de IGN el 26.
I'm not sure.
Damn, pero.
Final Fantasy related.
See. Damn, pero. I thought it was gonna be magic. I thought it was gonna be something like Necromancer.
That'd be
A
good.
lot of people were saying there was gonna be Necromancer. Even Joshi P said like, "Oh, Necromancer," and fucking laughed.
Qué cabrón.
So it's probably not that.
It's definitely not Necromancer.
Imagine,
Damn,
no.
what's it gonna be?
imagine being like, ha, you think you're getting black magic? Nah, you're getting white
But we
magic.
already have Black Magic.
Final Fantasy 14 because I cannot recall right now. I think que casi todos están. The generic ones.
Okay.
Okay, well, maybe I can know that would be a tank. A Berserker would be a tank, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
The actual class is not there.
Okay, I'm trying to think of, el último dungeon de Shadowbringers.
Wait, when you say the last dungeon, the Shadow.
5.3.
Okay.
The last
Ese mismo.
one.
Yeah, the last.
The last one.
The last.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's the last one porque ya salió 5.4.
The one that came
No,
last.
Pero,
Oh, the last one.
At the end.
Wait, so it's not the last one, it's the last one.
Yeah, the one that came at
it's
the
not-
end.
whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Shut up.
Geomancer, Gambler,
Gambler?
Guardian Knight, which I don't think is gonna be that.
Gambler would be interesting, not gonna lie.
Soldier technically isn't there, right?
Which
Under
one?
the Paladin, yeah.
Tanks,
No.
Gladiator, Paladin,
Tanks son
Marauder,
Warrior.
Warrior,
No, wait.
Dark Knight,
y Gunbreaker.
y Gunbreaker, yeah.
Oh, what comes before Paladin?
Paladin?
Paladin? Say
Paladin?
clase, Jose.
Wait, but what does Paladin turn into?
He's
Paladin
just
es
a
Paladin.
Yeah.
Porque es de Marauder a Paladin, ¿verdad?
No, it's the Gladiator, Paladin.
Gladiator a Paladin. Marauder a Warrior.
Marauder and a Pugilist.
No.
No, Pugilist es Pugilist.
Pugilist es Monk.
Monk,
Y
monk,
otra
monk.
cosa más.
Monkey.
Yeah.
There's Black Belt that's been in Final Fantasy 3 apparently.
You said
You
black
say
belt?
said that the new class is gonna be like original to Final Fantasy 14. So,
Oh shit.
Que original.
Maybe they'll do something with sights or some shit. I
bien
don't know.
original. Oh, and something big, something humongous. Ustedes saben que en cada expansion hacen referencia a otros Final Fantasies que,
Yes.
pues, en este estábamos especulando y viendo que va a ser like,
Oh no.
con Final Fantasy X, baby.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
I thought you were gonna say 7 for a second. I was like, no. Please no.
Bueno, hay rumores de que.
Sale Sephiroth al final.
Pero a mí está loco, pensé en el de Shadowbringers. So,
Pero
Bro has enough.
speaking of Final Fantasy 7, hay rumores de que para el evento que es el 13, que es la orquesta de Final Fantasies, van a anunciar un juego like nuevo o el update para Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Y,
Oh, wow.
y lo del juego nuevo es que supuestamente van a hacer algo con Zack. Second?
I mean, they have to.
A Crisis Core?
Basically. But like un juego like nuevo completely. Pero,
They have to
Completely new.
back for reasons. Because like I'm sure there must be someone who hasn't played the game yet. So yeah.
yeah, it's either that or van a hacer el update para Final Fantasy VII, you know, like a PS5 update.
Like
Este,
PS5
Yeah.
version. Yeah, makes sense.
or maybe news
Makes sense,
para you know, la segunda
Para
parte.
part 2.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I
mean,
mean,
it would be
yo
good.
creo que tiran el Crisis Core. I really haven't played that, so it would be nice.
No, pues juego.
Yes.
It would be.
Sí lo juego.
Que fácil.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pero
Yeah.
another really good big news, por lo menos para mí y para José.
Question, did you
Okay, I'll
sorry for interrupting. Question, did you guys see the new
Wow.
trailer de Black Myth Wukong? El último que salió.
¿Salió
No vi
de
el
nuevo?
trailer,
Había,
pero escuché que había un montón de gente que estaban hyped up.
yeah, había salido. Just a-
Fuck, I didn't see it. Yo no sabía que había salido.
yo lo envío en el chat para que lo veas ahorita. Pero,
Dale.
Ya,
Yeah.
envíala y lo veo después.
Because I really want to see it. I love some Wukong.
y
Same.
el Jim Mori. Pero ya.
pero anyways, lo otro que iba a decir que I'm very excited about es que va, porque here's a game that's probably not that famous, pero it's
not
one of my
famous
favorite
at all.
games. Se llama Akiba Strip, and yes, it is basically as stupid as it sounds, pero it's so good.
Akiba.
It's literally like vampires, but you fight them, you strip them, and they die.
And
That's
they
it.
sparkle.
Exacto.
Just like Twilight.
Just like
Yeah.
Twilight.
It's like Twilight.
Fuck Twilight.
Yes.
Pero mira,
So the
So
game is
excited.
it's
basically
such a
Twilight.
fun game. No. Yeah. Oh no.
Let him finish, dude. He likes the game. Jesus Christ.
Pero José me envió un trailer ayer porque parece que, bueno, no parece, va a salir un juego nuevo, hasta 10th year
Yeah.
anniversary, ¿verdad?
I was
Um,
caught so off guard, dude.
So was I.
Because I was just browsing the PlayStation like at the channel. Y de repente yo veo Akiba Street, what's going on with this? Yeah, it's a fucking new trailer. I was like, what? I need to look!
It was so good, it's so good, it's so good, coño.
Oh, yeah.
That was so nice to see. Porque es que,
Very nice.
man, that game was so good. I played that when I was in décimo, yo creo. Like
I remember.
how long ago was that? That was like 6 years ago.
I played it in your
A
house.
while ago.
Yeah,
I even have it on the computer. Gotta replay it.
I might buy it for Steam. Like el viejo para jugarlo de nuevo.
Comprate
And,
el
you know,
game.
really relive those moments. Fuck Kingdom Hearts.
Fuck.
Pero, no, I'm sorry, I'm kidding. Pero, damn, I really like that game. It's so stupid, but it's so good. It's so fun.
Yeah, and guess what?
What?
Best girl is Kati.
Papi, no. Best girl Shizuku.
Esa misma.
Bueno.
Exacto.
Pero si seguimos hablando de Best Girls, mira cómo nos metemos en Fate.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
So no vamos a entrar a eso por ahora.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
I do remember the game though, Akiba Strip. Like I do remember cuando salió. O sea, I remember like seeing it
same.
cuando estaba y que Baltasar me hablaba mucho de juego. Tu hermano José.
Dude,
Yeah.
you would not shut
Yeah.
up about like you would literally not shut up about the fucking game. And like I even played it at the house and I found oh it's so fun. I even watched the anime, dude, because you said it so much. and
No,
yeah.
no. You do not mention that here.
Not the
That was
anime.
so sad.
Do not mention. Do not mention that anime here. I hate that anime with all my life.
Es que es malo. El punto es que es malo y yo no sé ni qué está
It's
pasando.
not. No es solamente que es malo, es una blasfemia.
Oh, Jesus.
Los vampiros se parecen a los de Twilight.
I don't even know what they look like there. They look like a black mush. Like, what is happening?
They blackface the Twilight vampires.
I mean,
I
I
hate-
hate every chance to make an ecchi anime and they just wasted it. So, whatever.
I hate that anime. I hate it. But the game's so good. The game's so good.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it's good.
Yeah. Akiba,
So,
Akiba
I'm really-
Strip.
So I'm really looking forward to that new game, the Akiba
Same.
Strip.
Este,
I hope que
You're
salga para
looking
Steam
forward
porque
to strip.
el Akiba del
claro.
Strip.
I mean, you already did that with Gilgamesh.
Shut up.
Is that the girl that looks like the guy that looks like a girl?
What?
¿Para quién?
¿Qué?
Yeah.
What?
Bro, okay. I don't know anything about Fate, bro. Just whatever.
Gilgamesh is a guy.
Por
Yeah,
eso.
I think you're talking about Astolfo.
Ah, yes. I'm
Like-
talking about stuff.
What's wrong with Astolfo?
Nothing. I'm just stop. I thought it was a bad joke. Anyway, so guys, I don't know about you, but you know.
I like Astolfo, he's cool. But let's not talk about Fate because we're gonna go
No.
on a long line and
Maybe
end up
one day we'll
killing
do
each
a
other.
Fate episode and bring
Oh,
us
that would be
guest
great.
this dude.
Ah, yes. Blood. Wait, no, that's not me.
No, Abita, that's not you.
I can't believe we actually divided.
Yeah, it's funny though.
It's really funny. Pero pues at
Yeah.
least yo me quedo con el que en verdad tiene de mi sangre.
You're not blood.
Oh,
Yeah, pero yo sí es my chosen.
Wait, then why are you on that side?
Shut up!
Anyways,
you
Don't
gotta,
confuse me.
you gotta play.
anyways, that's
Ah,
Akiba
yes.
Strip, pretty fun game.
What?
Coming out
Akiba
soon,
Strip?
too.
Yeah. Ah, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I love that
Yeah.
game so much.
I am glad though that we got to record an episode today. It was like, yeah, it had been a while.
I'm pretty
since I've
glad
been
too,
here.
even though I'm dying.
I mean, saying
Yeah.
like college is something out of like hell. You know, so we
I
can't
haven't
really
slept
do
in 2 days, man. That's great.
that. I'm around the same,
Uh,
honestly. It's like
Have you
stress
tried
work.
closing your eyes? Just a
Oh,
question.
Kevin.
Actually,
Have you tried
literalmente,
Benadryl?
right before we started recording, Jose me envió un mensaje, pero and that basically was the thing that woke me up porque yo me acosté en mi
I'm
cama
sorry.
for like a sec. No, thank you. I didn't want to fall asleep this early. Me acosté like in my bed randomly porque I was feeling tired, and I immediately passed out.
Bruh.
It was great. Pero Jose woke me up.
You need to sleep.
People like anyone else who's in college and listens to this, or the random people we don't know, like tell us how are you doing? Are you okay? You know, like are you okay? You good? We can't do anything, but are you okay?
Yeah, we can
We
respond.
hope you're okay.
But we hope you're good. So let us know.
We can respond in
We
the
hope you're
comments.
doing better than us.
Hopefully.
I live in an oven.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Understand.
Can you rephrase that? We don't want to go back to something earlier.
Oh
yeah.
my god. No. No, I didn't mean that at all.
Are you
It was
are
not
you
referenced
suggesting
to any-
something?
No, I'm saying that I live in a place that's really hot.
I'm gonna
because,
cancel you.
Okay, better.
Yeah, better.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
cancel
you
you.
have told me about the.
Here's another life advice: if you're looking for apartments, make sure like the place either has AC or is really cool. It's like, yeah, I got neither of
¿Cuánto
those.
tú pagas por tu
Anyway,
sitio, Elijah?
an undisclosed amount of mine that's very large.
Just escríbemelo.
Let me type it out exaggeratedly strong so people can hear it on the chat because I'm really embarrassed. Let's say.
Taga, taga,
Yeah,
mm,
and I
taga,
just
taga,
go-
mm.
Oh,
Gung, gung.
he typed it so hard he left.
Yeah, I actually went to a different voice channel.
What?
Great.
He typed so hard he left. This boy be typing.
Anyway, so yeah.
This boy do be typing. ¿En serio? Te consigo uno like at least $100 menos. Rápido.
It's a good number, yeah, but yeah, or 200.
That's debatable, but I can find you like something good.
Dude who lives in front of the college, like in front of Sagrado. No, I'm not gonna say that. But anyway, someone who lives near Sagrado or whatever, like he pays $700. That's
Christ.
insane.
That's a lot of money.
Like that is.
But
stupid.
why?
Exacto.
Just live under a bridge for a while, man. You know, it's free.
Live under a bridge.
You're
you
not
see
wrong.
the complete opposite reality of living in a $700 apartment. So.
Yeah. Y hay uno abajo
Like-
y hay uno al lado de Sagrado. Like, hay un puente
Yeah, hay un
técnicamente.
Exactly,
puente,
like,
El del
just
tren,
live
pero
under there.
un
The only
puente.
thing that you can probably get is like syphilis or something, but you know,
Y
it's
todo
a
lo
small,
demás.
Yeah.
small price to pay.
A small price to
I
pay
mean,
for
no
salvation.
price to pay.
Exactly.
All the price of salvation.
A
Uh,
small
Yeah.
price to save for salvation.
C.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, who's that?
What?
Who's that?
I'm pretty sure it's Thanos in Infinity War. I think.
Ah, yeah, that bitch.
I don't.
Yes.
I'm not sure completely. I
Oh,
would,
No, yeah.
All quotes are the
I'm
same at this point.
I'm pretty sure it's Thanos.
yeah, but he says that he's like small. Yeah, I think it's cuando le dicen like why is he gonna kill everyone? And he's like yeah, small price to pay for salvation. Or something like
Basically.
that. Something along those lines.
Yeah, fuck it. It's not really important.
yeah, it's not really.
Yeah.
It doesn't really, yeah, but guys, just don't die, be living, stay vivid, eat,
Stay
sleep,
hydrated.
repeat, como diría un white girl on Twitter. Este,
Like,
Stay
Stay
hydrated.
strong.
Hydrate yourself.
yeah, drink
Mira.
water.
Stay
agua.
strong, keep the faith. At duty's end, we will meet again.
That is so deep,
What?
like a white girl.
What?
It's
Thank you,
beef.
thank you.
Estoy
A
perdido,
white girl's
ahora.
beef?
No, it's beef. It's beef. Memes
A
beef.
white girl who
Beef.
plays Dungeons and
Ah.
Dragons. Now that is my ideal lifelong partner.
You said on Fortnite.
D&D?
Ah.
Yes. Lo que sea que tú entendiste, eso mismo.
That is so
He
deep.
said D&D
I
and this
understood it.
what the hell?
But
I
it's
don't
beef.
know if he got Fortnite from D&D.
I heard like the end, so it sounded like night. I don't know.
N-word.
Damn,
What?
you said it.
And that's a
Cancel.
great note to end today's podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to the Geek Lasagna podcast. I'm going to end like every other podcast with his voice. Please follow us on social media because we need.
Oh
you to
yeah, I made an
follow us.
Instagram.
Follow
Avito
Avito
on
as-
Instagram.
wait, what's Avito's? Avito,
It's
is it Super
Super Saiyan Panda 175. I'm posting drawings.
That's a
He's
little too
posting really nice
complicated, so
drawings.
it's gonna be on the link in the description.
Yeah. Remember, we're Geek Lasagna on Twitter, Geek Lasagna Podcast on Facebook, and you can find us on Spotify, Apple Music. You can also find us on Anchor. Thank you for putting this podcast here, even though we don't even know anyone from your company.
And we're also on Breaker, on Google
Yes.
Podcasts, and each and
Maybe
every.
one day we'll be on Tidal because it's really everywhere. I hate Tidal. It's just for music, but yeah, whatever.
But hey, literally
That's nice.
probably anywhere that you can find a podcast, we're probably there. So look for us, GeekLasagna podcast, on Spotify and on YouTube. And don't forget to
Yes.
Wow.
like, comment, subscribe, and follow, depending on where
See.
you're hearing us.
And remember también to follow Kevin y Comando in their
Yes.
Twitch.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
sir.
Follow us on Twitch and on YouTube.
Comando and Reunivec.
Yeah. At the Reunivec on
Exacto.
YouTube and on Twitch, and Comando
Twitch.
X is Commandos. Yeah. And
Comando.
Well, congratulations, Kevin. You're now an affiliated
Yeah.
human. That
Yes,
is
sir.
beautiful.
Congratulations.
affiliate gang.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Omedeto!
Momento. Se acabó.
See you people on the next episode of
Yeah,
Geek Lasagna. Good night.
See ya.
Goodbye. Puñeta.
Omedeto.
Momento.